Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zezens Pratama. This is my first video on YouTube. I make this video in order to complete my extensive reading task in my extensive reading class. This video is actually novel review video about the novel that I have read. Today my novel review title is Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. This is my biodata. My name is Zezens Pratama. I'm in English Education Department in Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Science in Syarif Hidayatullah State Islamic University of Jakarta. This is the book that I have read, which is an international bestseller novel. It's quite a good book. It's a interesting story in this novel. This novel was told the survival story of character named Snowman or Jimmy in his post-apocalyptic world. In this novel, tells about the survival of Snowman and his job to take care of Crackers. Cracker is not superhuman, more like a science project that his friend named Crake have created. Jimmy, as a young boy struggling with the tension of his parents, kind of ignore him. Yeah, neither of his parents very competent in communicating with their child, which is Jimmy. Jimmy's father is a successful corporate employee. Actually, his father was a scientist and his mother too. A few years later, Jimmy's mother left Jimmy and his father in order to fight against the corporation which his mother worked, because the corporation is doing something illegal, just like selling human organ or selling human itself. After a few years later, Jimmy and his brother moves into Healthwiser compound, which is where his father worked as genographer. In Healthwiser compound, Jimmy met a boy named Glenn. After become his best friend, Jimmy starts to call Glenn Crake. Jimmy and Crake spend their leisure time playing games, just like playing games, watching video, smoking skunk weed, doing something stupid, and watching underground video such as live execution, underground video, live surgery, graphic surgery, and child pornography. During one of their pornography viewing, Jimmy is struck by the eyes of young Asian girl, which happens to be Oryx. Jimmy's talent focus on word, maybe abstract ideas, which is less valuable in his technological even world. His job actually is promoting advertising about scientific product. Jimmy's sex life, punctuated by the obsession, intimacy, and lack of romantic connection. As an adult, he has several sex license, which is never last with emotional connection. After few years, Jimmy's mother left them. Jimmy's mother is killed, or actually executed by the corporation. Because of that, Jimmy become frustrating. At the highest of Jimmy's depression, Craig reappeared. Now he is a incredibly successful scientist. Craig is work as bioengineer at a high quality compound that have and the compound which is Craig's work. um, Jimmy sees a human in the cracker habitat and immediately recognizes her as Oryx. Craig explained that her name is Oryx and that he hired her as a prostitute and also the teacher for the crackers. Crackers need a teacher because cracker is actually a primitive human which is know nothing. So the job of Oryx is to tell them and teach them about the world. Oryx noticed that Jim is feeling for her and makes available for him. Available here means that Oryx available in order to have a sex with Jimmy. As their relationship progressed, Jimmy started to freak out with Craig has found out about it. So one day, Jimmy promised to both of them, Craig and Oryx, to take care of the crackers, the primitive human, to take care of them if anything's happens. And the drug that Jimmy's promoted all over the world is already distributed, and unfortunately the pills or the scientific product that Jimmy promoted is stashed with a little virus, which is Craig put in, and then realizing that this pandemic is already planned all along. Jimmy disappointed with Craig, and one day Jimmy get a gun and start to threatening the Craig because yes, he want to. Why he doing that? Why he doing this? Why he wants to wipe out the whole human races in this world? But Craig tell that he wants to make crackers is the only superhuman that that human will not will make. Craig's purpose is to make only crackers that live in this world. After Jimmy threatening him with a gun, Craig grabbed Oryx's neck and then started to slit or cut the Oryx throat, and then Oryx is dead. Because of that, Jimmy's got angry and then start to shoot Craig in the chest, so the Craig is dead. As Jimmy's promise, he will take care of the crackers if anything's happened to both Oryx and Craig. So in his survival in this apocalyptic world, messed up world, after he met the crackers, Jimmy changed his name into a snowman, and then starting to save them, to protecting them, and give them food. One day the supply of the food is run out, so Jimmy or Snowman has to back to the food compound to take the supply of the food. In his journey to the food compound, he may encounter pigeons, or pigeon is actually genetically modified animal, which is attack Snowman and hunt them to kill Jimmy. You know, pigeons is actually the creatures that Jimmy's father made in the compound before. Yeah, after surviving, he successfully get the food supply and then bring it back to the crackers and feed them. Snowman follow the smoke. Not the smoke means that, yeah, when his journey to back to his place where he and crackers live, he saw two human that survived, and he's unsure of whether to be friend for two human, for there's those two human, or shoot them. Yeah, Snowman is confused, and then actually this is the end of the novel. Snowman checks his broken watch and says that time to go, and he make up his mind and met those two surviving human. This is the end of my novel review. I want to show you the picture, which I told you before. This is the Crake, Jimmy, and Oryx. Yeah, this illustrate the post-apocalyptic world. This is the Snowman, his foot, and post-apocalyptic world. This is the creature that I told you. This is the pigeons. Yeah, they're highly lethal and always want to kill that everything move. This the Snowmen have to take off their his old clothes in order to meet crackers, because cracker is primitive human that wear nothing. So he has, if Snowman wear something, the crackers will ask so many questions about it. So Jimmy decided to take off his clothes. This is the end of my video, and thank you for watching. I'm sorry if there's a lot of mistake, a lot of slip tongue, because this is my first video. So give your comment please, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.